Hello, this is just going to be a quick video detailing the new GUI that I've been creating for Optyx by the request of Jack37B and due to the fact that I am the head script within the group. I did do this GUI before, however I scrapped it because it was too blocky and it just did not fit with the style that was needed. The main difference is that in the top left hand corner there was a GUI that had the raid status, the store, the logo and a few other little things. However, it was brought to our attention it was a bit too blocky, etc, etc, so this is the new one. As you can see, the menu's got a nice rollover effect. Raiding regulations, it shows all the it's perfectly centered on every single screen, and it will detail the main raiding regulations that I brought up within my thread post. You've also got the credits, ta-da, which uses that. Join guide doesn't work, and I may actually remove it and replace it with some tools for me so that I can debug within a server. When you press start game, it will zoom out and it will come back through. Another thing to notice about this is that the main screen will be a cutscene at some point in the future. However, I'm still working on that, and plus I haven't actually got the place, so I can't actually do it. So I'm going to join Optyx. You can only join this team if you're actually on the team if you're actually in the group that needs to be on that team. And then it will, you'll respawn, and as you can see, Jack37B made me put in some sounds for the shield. I may add in some options for users to disable them because I personally find them extremely annoying. Another thing to note is that the shielding will not be for everyone, and it will be part of the shop. This is the current shop design, however I'm still working on it, and this is nowhere near finished. I'm still playing around with ideas. Down on the bottom right you've got the shield, and you've also got the health bar. Quite simple really. On the left hand side you've got money and their level. The max level will be level 50, and it will allow you to unlock new things in the store. Sorry, these sounds are really annoying. I apologise for this, and in future I will be muting that out. But yeah, anyway, so money's there, and then you've got your level there. When you get to level 50, or any level, you'll be able to unlock new things in the store. You'll get free upgrades, etc. I'm going to use data persistence to save that across servers. But yeah, so let me select a gun now. As you can see, a ammo GUI pops out on the right hand side along with the name of the thing. I don't currently have anyone here, so I can't actually show you, but on the right hand side of this cursor, when you aim at someone that's a player, it will show you their name, their health bar, their shield bar, like how much shield they have left, along with their team in letters. This was suggested by someone on the High Council group. Since I haven't added anything, just in case you aim at humanoid like characters within here, I'll just break the script quickly so that you can see it. As you can see, player name, shield, it's quite small, it fits quite nicely next to it. So if we go past from that, another thing you may have noticed is the JARVIS thing. I called it JARVIS just because it's the first thing that popped to mind, and since I quite like the Iron Man series on both cartoon form and the actual movie form, I guess you could call it. It's got several functions that can be used by anyone, well not by anyone but by higher ranking members. For example, you can lock it, and that will prevent you from actually anyone from actually talking to it, etc, etc. It's just a toggle option. You can also clear it, well captains can, etc. They can also put a message out, so like hello YouTube for example, and it will then highlight that bar saying that someone's actually shouted it out. I'm going to do a little bit more work on that because it's not quite how I want it. There's muting put in place at the moment. I just need to add a command for that, along with kicking, banning. Everything's really in place at the moment for the chat GUI. It's just basically has to do with data persistence and a few other little tiny commands that I have to actually add. Another thing to notice is that when you talk, it will give you 3 letters next to your name. This is your rank identification. Each rank within the group has a specific colour that their tag is. So mine, for example, is an orange, Jack's is a red for commander, and it will basically just take the first 3 letters of your rank from the actual group page. So even if Jack changes it, it will update in here as well. Another thing to notice is that high ranking members can also change their rank title. So me, for example, I'm going to change mine to T. So if I say hello now, you'll see that my tag says T. However, I still keep the rank colour. This is to prevent anyone from pretending to be someone else, so that people can't actually go around going, oh yes, I'm the commander, because like they have to have the red tag to say they're actually a commander, etc, etc. But yeah, it's easy to implement the shield system into swords, etc. But however, that still needs a little bit of work. The raid system will be worked on after I've finished the shopping feature of this GUI. Basically, what will happen is I'm spitballing a couple of ideas, but I think I might go with one where like one raider has to pick up the bomb from like one location, and then they have to transport it to another location. However, their walk speed is highly diminished and they can't jump very high. Therefore, it would mean that teamwork's needed, etc. I may also make a tool that allows people to make ramps so that you can get to higher places. However, I'm still working on this, etc. People that are worried about shields being overpowered, they won't be, don't worry. I'm still doing a little bit of testing on that. I will also be adding EMP grenades to make it fairer. I may also add upgrades to the actual shielding, which allows you to increase the amount of overall shielding that you actually get. Because when you get impacted, the red shield will flare. If you run out, then it will start damaging your health. However, the amount of shield taken depends on how powerful the weapon is. But generally speaking, to kill a high canceller with this assault rifle, which is the K76, created by Hello Slackers, basically it takes about 2 mags, but then if you put that into retrospect, if there's say 10 raiders or something, it's not really going to take much to actually kill like, a high council member. But I'm still spitballing ideas around that. Jack believes it might be a bit overpowered, however we're still working together to try and get that sorted. I'm also reaching out on several groups, well not several groups, but I mean Optyx groups for ideas on what they'd like to see in this. And I'm happy to add them. May also add a time to this in brackets, but I'm still spitballing that around again. But yeah, that's everything that I have for now, and goodbye everyone.